You know, being an old dog, it was interesting in my first foray into the digital world. When we got into the digital intraoral scanning, it took a little while for me to just jump right in. I'd always had very good luck, my polyvinyl impressions, but now it's to the point where I hate it if I think I have to pull out a polyvinyl impression, if I'm maybe having to take a very, very deep impression that the focal length of the camera can't see. When I look back at my lab submissions, now it's pretty much 95% of the time it's an intraoral scan versus a polyvinyl. In my early utilization of the Carestream Dental CS 3800, I'm really loving the fact that wireless, we've done away with having to drag the wire around and worry about that. It's very lightweight. I love the capture rate, just seems to be a lot faster. The staff noticed that right off the bat. The ease of incorporation with the CS ScanFlow. I've heard Dr. Vince Morgan mention in the past that it's all about chair time. It's really not about components, what you spend on this component, that component. Don't get weighed down in that. Just think about how much time you're spending in your chair on a specific procedure. It's just amazing how fast we're able to move. So a typical digital workflow would be, we would seat the patient. I'll make sure we have the necessary digital radiographs, photos for later submission to the insurance company or documentation. Once we, and I'll tell the assistants or the staff to get those. Once we've decided on a treatment plan of action, I'll anesthetize the patient. And then most of the time when I'm done anesthetizing, they are getting a cast to make a temporary with, and then they are getting a digital scan started. The workflows are different for whatever procedure you're doing, but if it's for a crown prep and the crown is still there, the tooth's not obliterated, then we can do a pre-scan that shows the patient's crown. So that helps the lab kind of along their design and fabrication of the final. Once they've got that scan, the patient's numb, I'm coming back in doing the preparation, then I leave again. So I can go check hygiene, I can diagnose another emergency patient or do something else from a productive standpoint while they're packing cord. And then once the cord's packed, I come back, they'll come get me, and I'll go back and relieve the cord, make any final prep adjustments, and take the final impression. I'm always going to tell you to take your time. People are always interested and they're always saying, oh, I can scan so fast, or my scanner goes so fast. Yeah, it goes fast. It's going to go fast. It's real time. You don't have to worry about waiting 5 minutes while you're standing there for your polyvinyl to sit up and then see you've got a tear in it. So now you got to take it again. With your scanner, you scan and you real time you look, and if you missed a spot or there's some water or some distortion or you want to re-prep, hey, you just re-prep it then, cut it, rescan it, and you're up and running. Well, the wonderful thing about the return on investment for the intraoral scanners is we have to order polyvinyl siloxane, maybe once a quarter, we'll order a tub or two. Stock trays are out the door. We really noticed that. Yesterday, the assistant came in and I was just asking what was the cost on a tub of the polyvinyl that we had to order. And I'm like, that's an amazing $150 or something like that. For anybody who is interested in digital intraoral scanner arena, I'd say jump right in. It's endless opportunities. Carestream kind of bundles everything up in one package for me, in that I love the scanners. They keep developing the scanners. The ScanFlow software has been developed to the point where you kind of use your own workflow now, or even delving into full arch impressions, both with terminal dentition or edentulous teeth. With the CS 3800 intraoral scanner and the CS ScanFlow workflow, you find out that you can usually nail your impressions every single time.